Hello, welcome to another video. Been a little while since my last one, that I've done anyway. Quite excited about this one. This is a review of a new range of figures by a company called Flank March Miniatures. The range is called Lionheart and it's basically Cold War British. The good news from my perspective is that the range will be suitable for the Falklands War. Basically, Flank March are doing a range of STLs. It's quite clever the way they've done it. So there's a Kickstarter being released, I think it's in March. There will be a link in the description to the Kickstarter notification. So they're releasing them in STLs and it's going to be supported for, I think, 15, 20 and 28mm miniatures. In tandem with that, Full Metal Miniatures, who do quite a large range now, they are producing the figures in white metal, and they've started doing that. So basically I've been speaking to Stefan at Flank March Miniatures, and been having a few discussions about the Falklands and various things and the British Army at the time, and he sent us some samples of the figures to review. Probably going to do this in a couple of bits. This first video will be they've literally just come today, so I wanted to get them on. And the second one, what I'm going to do is paint one of the figures up so you can see what they're like painted. So without further ado, we'll go down to the bench and we'll have a look at the figures. Right, so as I said, Cold War British figures from Flank March Miniatures. The guys have based them on the British Army of the Rhine, obviously in the 1980s. So you're also going to be suitable for the Falklands campaign. 20mm and 28mm, that is the stuff that's available from Full Metal Miniatures, who are doing the casting for the metal figures. There's basically going to be an infantry range of support weapons and various crews. The nice thing about these is at the moment they come with a choice of 4 different heads: Parachute Regiment Berry, Parachute Regiment Helmet, the Royal Marines Berry, a Commando Berry, and also the Mark IV Infantry Helmet, which is what was in use at the period at the time. So sort of, you're looking at 83, 84 before they went over to the SE80 and the sort of the Kevlar helmet. What I'll show you, which is a really nice touch, he's also got the correct badges on the berry, and I think they've also mentioned that there are some cold weather head options coming up. So you're looking at the cold weather cap with a furry ear flaps, if people who know what that is. So as I said, it's a collaboration between Flank March Miniatures and Full Metal Miniatures. The physical models are being done by Full Metal. Flank March are releasing the STL files rather, as a Kickstarter. I think it's in April. So these figures that I've got, they're a mixture of metal and a resin, which is like a very hard plastic that they're using. And I think the reason why they've done this is obviously so they can get very nice detail on the weapons and without them being too bulky, too fattened up. And as I mentioned at the beginning, I think there's plans to release Soviet motor rifles, West German, Soviet paratroopers. So they're really, really nice. So I got 6 figures. I'll just I'll show you one of them, and we'll just go through them. I've assembled one which I'll show you at the end. As I say, they are they are exceptionally well done. So as an example, this is the metal casting of the body. So this is a guy walking. they've got he's got like the Arctic smock on from the collar. 58 pattern webbing. Nice to see he's done a little bit of adaptation. So there's some with 44 pattern water bottles, and some with you can see the bum rule there underneath one of the kidney pouches, and with other bits and bobs on, gas mask case. The ankle boots and putties, if you look carefully, you can actually see it's got the centre tie on the putties. They managed to get that sculpt in. Really, really nice. As you can see, I've taken this figure out of the packaging, and there is virtually no flash on the metal casting at all. The one I've assembled was the same, sort of absolutely pristine. The weapons, which I'll show you here, they're in this resin, and get me big thumbs out the way. You can sort of see extremely well detailed. I mean, he's even got the rear sight up, and it looks nicely proportioned, slim. Obviously, with the figure, the arms basically go on. You can adjust a little bit however you want it. This figure, the guys have sent us a collection of the different heads. So this is the Mark IV helmet, which is the old style. Before they went to the I forgot which mark it is, the Kevlar one. That was after our left when they got those. I mean, facial detail really, really nice, and obviously we're just looking at you're just looking at fixing the you'll obviously got a little bit of movement. Really, really nice. So that's a guy walking. He's done some. I was quite taken. There's a couple that I was quite taken with. I'm not sure if it's this guy. I don't think it is, but we'll just have a little look. So again, this guy hasn't got a base on. You don't need that, but you can see from the quality, the webbing really, really well done, and very, very clean castings. A few little bits of flash on that, but nothing compared to some manufacturers. In rifle pose here, all the arms are specific. Well, they appear to be specific to the miniatures. Although you will be able to do a little bit movement round. And again, this guy, I think he's got, is this one? Yeah, he's got the Mark IV helmet as well. Some little differences in the facial features. But just really, really well done. I'm extremely impressed with him. Right, we've got this guy. I think this guy's got a berry on number 2 here. Yeah, so this guy's in a bit of a more close in kneeling position. And I think, is this the one? Yeah, it looks like he's either putting a mag off or changing a magazine, which I thought was a really nice touch. Again, arms on there. You can adjust how you want them. And this head is now it's a Royal Marine berry. You can just see the globe and laurel badge there. Really, really well done. I'm just trying to get it to focus. They're absolutely spot on. Really, really nice. I quite like, to be honest, I quite like the loose head thing there. It just makes it easier. You can chop and change, and you can give a little bit variety to them. This one here, I'll have a look at this one. This is a guy walking in a bit of the sort of internal security pose. So rifle can be sort of put up, if that makes sense. Holding his ammo pouch on the other side. And this guy, again, he is, again, you can just see it there. He's got a Royal Marine cap badge on again. Just really nice. I know you're getting bored of the saying that, but I'm really, really impressed with with what they've done. And this guy here is another sort of standard walking guy. If you have a look at him, nice. I mean, the boots, the putties, everything looks real. I think they'll paint up really nice. I'm really looking forward to getting one painted up so I can show you what they come out like. And this, yeah, you can see the detail on the weapon there, and you can see the rear sights flipped up. Absolutely beautifully done, and they appear to be quite strong. Obviously, there's always a worry with resin that it'll be a little bit delicate, but I think they'll be fine, and they look absolutely tip top. Now I'm assuming this one is yeah, this guy's Parareg, so you can see the cap badge there. I'm gonna try to get, yeah, you can see it there. Cracking. Just really nice. I think he's got his 80s tash by the look of him on as well, which was obviously he didn't have much choice when I was in. You had to have a tash. Really, just absolutely tip top. Very, very impressed. So the guy I've assembled, I'll get that and let you have a look at him. So this is the with the head with a para helmet on. All I've done, obviously, he's on the penny Minoan basin method, and basically arms glued on and the head glued on. And as I've said, absolutely tip top. The weapons look phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's doing with the GPMG. They look spot on. Certainly, me feeling wise, this is the guy I'm going to paint up. I'm going to get cracking with him straight away. As I think will paint up really, really nicely, and without a doubt, I shall be badgering Stefan at Flank March Miniatures to do some Falkland specific figures. I think that's absolutely necessary. But all in all, super impressed. Really, really nice. Right, so there were obviously from the comments. You can see that I really like the figures. They're very nice. Certainly, if you're interested in the Cold War Falklands, you definitely need to be having a look at these figures. I highly recommend them. On the good news, I think there's a lot planned for the future, covering other things. So not just the British. There'll be some opposition, I suspect, and some other forces. As well as hopefully I'll be badgering them for perhaps some Falkland specific figures. Anyway, highly recommend them. They look really, really nice. They've done a good job of them. As I've said, links to both the Kickstarter sort of warning page when you can sign up to be notified on launch. And also I'll put a link in for Full Metal Miniatures, where some of them are actually available now, if you want to go down that route. So all in all, really looking forward to how the range expands. They've got a lot of plans, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the range develops. Okay, so once again, thanks very much indeed for watching. Thanks for all your support. Any queries, drop them in the drop a message on the comments, and we'll get back to you. Thanks again.